I'll just keep that layout for now unless I notice the next dungeon needs something specific. And nope, it's loading continent. The boss has no weaknesses. So actually I'm just gonna swap Thundara for Blizzara because I have more uses on that. Best thing about Bum Rushing Classics has to be the random orbs. I'm gonna need those. Stamina shards, they don't affect me much, like I said. Repeatedly, I have Mithril. And I never use my stamina completely. Hey, look, a giant monster. Hey, look, it's gone. I finally got Explode to go off, and it turns out it's a melee damage, so it hurts Knight and Bob and Skeletor a little more than it should. 200-ish. 150, 200. Oh right, and my Falcon Plus, I got that entirely off of Flan farming the points. It's pretty great. Now Ultima, I recently farmed him for the Coral Sword. You know those weapons that have elemental stuff? They do not add elemental damage. Instead, they just boost elemental skills. So for staves, those are good. For melee weapons, it's eh. Oh, I was hoping he'd do an AoE to get my soul break up. Oh wait, he needs 2 bars, so never mind on that. Who knows, maybe his super skill would actually hurt, and I'll have to be wary. Now there is one other reason to level Bard above Ranger. Ranger can only use 3-star of multiple skills. He's like a lower Waka. And meanwhile Bard has 4-star support, and in the future 4-star Bard. So he'll actually be a good character. For me, not for you. Just for me. So yeah, I'm gonna defend my Bard now because hey, he's done his buffs. Summoner, he can take it. He'll do it. The Great Cornholio fears nothing. See, that wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, classics. In the next dungeon, it drops a great weapon. One I may or may not farm, depending on how the stamina looks. I haven't seen it. Lots of holy orbs being lobbed at me. Pretty good. And I just got a stamina refresh, so I might as well keep recording, even though I can separate into more videos. And the next boss has no weaknesses either. But I think there's one requirement that I can't recall, so I'll check on it and then get back to you on that. Prep myself. Not much. Oh, it keeps playing that music. Well, okay then. Keep the hype going. Okay, so there is no status effects. I lied to myself. And to you, my people. I lied to my people. Although there is interesting weaknesses on the boss, one of which is not water. It had the resistance of water. Therefore I took it off Bard. And also Summoner. Even though they all have names, I mean the classes are easier. I picked pretty interesting names. I have it on auto because Soul Break, you know. I think it's going to be an eternal thing. Unless there's counters in the dungeon to worry about. Of which in Classics there are not many. Oh goodness, the AoEs in these dungeons though is crazy high. Not crazy high in damage, but crazy high in amount. Every single grenade doing fireball, it gets repetitive. Alright, and here's this hoe. I don't know what she is. Crazy gypsy assassin lady. All I know is she's weak to a thunder? No, blizzard. I'm gonna try blizzard. And she absorbs fire, probably because she's red. You know how it is, Pokemon. And she's weak to holy as well. I got holy for that occasion. And I haven't really been caring. Maybe I should remove the Falcon and Greatsword. This isn't very, I mean, it's progress, but maybe elites will impel you guys. Just to say, maybe it'll be interesting to watch them like this. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. I mean, it's not even those. I mean, the Thundara did 4k damage. That was just as much as anything else. And here I am. And I'm going on the road again. That's right, I'm starting elites. I figured with the fact I did difficulty 23 classic dungeon, I could handle a difficulty 14 normal. I already set my ability, so I don't have to record and then delete that. And there's not too much to say. For FF7 it is. I mean, there's only so few weapons, which say leather gloves. Only 3 characters can wield it right now. For me, 1. I'll probably one-shot the trash. I went ahead and gave the Falcon to a knight because that's the only strong weapon he have right now without synergy. Not the only one, but the strongest, you know. Turns out Greatsword is almost equivalent of an axe as far as stats go. It has 40 regular attack and I can't remember the synergy, but it's high. 115, which is, yeah, that's about 115 is how much an axe has at 2-star ++. And what I prepared for this, besides lightning, is this. Retaliate. And I only have to buff 1 character. I haven't even used this skill before, so I'm going to try it out. But honestly, I'm probably going to hit this thing pretty hard. Oh goodness, that's a little too much. Can I double cut myself? I don't even know. Let's try it. You can't. Darn it. That would have been great. And there we go. That is the power of Retaliate. I figured I'd show it off that I have it now. It only takes Earth Orbs, which the only thing that takes away from is Protect? You know, for a first elite, this wasn't as dramatic, but that's because I accidentally went a little too far. But hey, and I'm gonna start bum rushing though, so eventually I'll run into a wall, and that'll be when it gets fun. And I plan for stamina to refill me, yes. For once. I can actually do the entire hard daily for there, and that is pretty exciting. I've upgraded all my weapons. And light staff, yes. That's another reason I started doing these, because it's the weapon daily, and I figured I'd go ahead and get them. Whoops, I accidentally recorded into the run, so I was just doing trash mobs while you watched. That wouldn't have been very exciting. Anyway, I was talking about preparation. Besides gear, there isn't much gear. Protect vests are your best bet. And recent events gave 2 sets of them. That should be more than what you need. Mages can't wear them, so for them you can either get the mithril armor or even the bangles. Those would work fine. It boosts magic, which is nice. With auto, Skeletor / Tyro will always attack first. Now this boss, unlike the Scorpion guy, he's always in counter mode until a certain point. So I'm just gonna go straight into Retaliate mode, although I am gonna set up a Thunder because I'm crazy. And I'm curious of how the damage is. Retaliate goes to counter. That's the main point of me bringing it. Actually, that's the only point of me bringing it. Because, I mean, it's the same damage. I missed the counter damage, but I'm sure I'll see it in the video again. And down he goes, the power of Retaliate. This video would have been the same, except he would have been countering every single move I've done, and that'd be a pain. Not for my HP bar, it's just to watch. The rocket skill animation takes forever. Protect Vest and Bangles is the only preparation you can really do. And hey, my first 4-star technically. I mean, if you don't include 2-star plus us. I always laugh at Cloud falling in that scene. Alright.